Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This more Bazaar. We're gonna be doing Dooley. Naturally. Having a good time with Dooley. At least past few games I've played with him. I still wish we had like something new to play with, but we'll see. I'll try out some weird cards and hopefully and see what we can get working with it. Alright, well this is a bit of a weird one. Nothing great early, but we can use Defense Grid at the very least for some extra survivability, which is never bad. Check. So she doesn't usually have anything great, but Uzi's always fantastic. I do like Welding Torch. I don't hate Welding Torch. It's fine early on. It's 8 burn, which is a fairly reasonable amount of damage. I could have gone for the Banana Bowl because then we'd have a bit of extra shield for Welding Torch, but I think we should be fine with just Defense Grid early on. And I think just a little bit of extra burn will help us out early if we're going to be focusing on this sort of a build. At the very least, it made the day one fight go by pretty quick, which usually it's pretty slow. There goes some extra burn. Might be an ignition core kind of an angle. Okay, so we will take gear. Granola bar? Yeah, we'll take it. It's not the best, but it does shield at 5 seconds, which makes the welding torch effectively a 5-second item. Pretty good. I'm gonna take strength though. Strength is just pretty good overall right now, and we'll take a bit of regen. And I don't think the extra 1 burn is going to make a huge difference, especially because we don't know for sure we're going for Ignition Core. I think just keeping our options open is pretty good. Alright, so it is a poison map, so our shield will persist, which is nice. He's got a little bit of scaling and like the multicast shields, which is scary, but hopefully our burn is enough to get through the regen. The main issue is we don't stack burn. We like just barely don't, so once his regen gets high enough, we won't be able to do damage. Yeah, I think he kills us. He just does too much poison. But yeah, if we'd gotten like another burn item, I think we could have got there, but oh well. Yeah, just the poison output from these two with the fungal spores was a little too much, unfortunately. Right, let's see what's in Quixel yet again. Okay, I mean, Mech Moles has been interesting lately. We could try Mech Moles. It does nothing right now, to be clear, but we can try like Companion Core Mech Moles, something like that. I think it could be fun.
Now that's a healthy
We definitely beat crap. We're a little bit weak right now. This board is complete garbage, but if hopefully we get offered Companion Core and then we can maybe try a Mech Moles run. I think that could be fun. Because I've had a little success with it, in particular using Mech Moles plus Race Carl. So like you scale the moles and then you, use the moles to scale Carl, and Carl's spamming really quick. So sorry about the tooltips. They're still a little bugged out. Unfortunately, I haven't yet to fix that. Hopefully soon. Although probably next season. It seems that they're all very focused on getting the next character out. Unfortunately for fixing bugs, fortunately for hopefully how good the character is. And I assure you once... Oh, that's a nice one. Once we start getting previews, I'll make videos on those to keep everyone up to date. Because I know everything gets scattered around everywhere and it's hard to keep track of. So, okay. So we're going to grab Companion Core right there. Now we do need some actual like friends to make this function. Okay, that's a good one. I'll definitely take the snap. He doesn't scale with Mech Moles, but he at least triggers the core. The main thing we're looking for right now is it's like DJ's pretty good because you can scale the little nanobots, and it also provides double haste for our little goober here. We could also get Race Carl's pretty good. Even like whatever his name is, Chris Army Knife is not bad because he double scales with Mech Moles, so he's all right too. And it does actually scale, like it's not restricted to friends or anything, so it does scale our Uzi a little bit. Unfortunately, our Uzi is not good enough to get us through here, but. And Mac is still quite strong early game if he gets like any regen. Like, you know, what can you do? He just heals himself up to full. So it goes. But it's kind of to be expected because our build is not yet functional, or it doesn't do anything currently. We'll check here. Hopefully get a friend. I mean, it's technically a friend, I suppose.
Make me proud.
Smalls. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna sell you and grab the Firefly. Firefly, it doesn't scale for Mech Moles, but it does trigger itself repeatedly, so it should be a nice boost to the core to help trigger mech moles more, etc. We had a really fun one with this where I did the companion core mainframe trick, and then had it spamming really quick to trigger mech moles and Carl. So we could do something along those lines, hopefully, but can't really reliably have that happen, so just gotta hope for the best. But there we go, see, it's already much better than we had before. Still not amazing, but hopefully we can get there. Scrap's not really that good, but could be worse. I don't love Curio, but I will check. He just kind of meh. I mean, we could upgrade the companion core, I guess. We'll effectively upgrade it. We'll do that. Because, well, we have fewer friends. The extra haste does make a little bit of a difference. So we'll upgrade Chemsnil, because we're probably not keeping the Uzi around for that long. It's probably the better pick short term, but long term, I think. Don't really need it. Well, let's grab Wallace. He does scale with we'll grab that as well. He does scale with the mech moles, so we'll see how he does. And then we got the GPU to make the core go a little bit quicker. Another Mac. Is all Macs today, presumably with a bunch of regen. Yep. Okay, we're probably cooked again. Yeah, so the main issue with like Mac and Julie right now is like, if you're not running burn core, it can be kind of hard to, or like a crit core with a lot of flat damage, can be kind of hard to burn through him before he scales. Luckily this one's a little bit lower scaling. Yeah, I think we're fine here. He's not online. But the poison in particular is so hard for Dooley. We have 0 ways to deal with it, so it just eats you. Well, luckily this guy was not yet online, so we were able to make it work. We'll just go for the docks because we are quite poor. Yeah, Cabalian Longbow's not going to help us out, but it's not terrible. I'm just going to grab a non-weapon item here. Hoping for something different, but it'd certainly be worse. Another reason I'm doing that is just because we're super poor right now, and I need to be able to afford at least a few more friends to really make this build actually function. Although we're not too bad. We're at the point where it's like okay as long as we're not against a poison build, because we do scale, the core goes off pretty fast. Horrible. I've certainly had slower day 4 battles. And then this guy scaling himself is such a huge upgrade. So. I'd love to get Brick Buddy as well if we could. Scrap. Yet again, not super useful for us, but horrible, I guess. Okay, so we got another friend. And then nothing. Crypto's at least a little bit of cash. Oh, that's actually huge. So Firepower is really nice with Companion Core, because otherwise you don't have amazing ways to scale. Yeah, I think I just sell these. Probably refresh this, because there's a good chance we could get... Okay, so that is pretty nice. It's a little expensive. I think it's not worth it. I think we just grab Brick Buddy. And then we do this. So now we have a lot of shielding and also quite a bit of poison. Pretty nice setup here. Okay, luckily pigs generally don't poison us, although they do scale insanely fast, so they might just outpace us, but I think we've got an okay build so far. So we're against Hogwash. It's just like a sustained build trying to slowly kill me with Kukri. The Ointment would be scary, but luckily we also have damage scaling, so eventually we presumably can one-shot him, because I think we scale faster than Hogwash. He only gets 50 HP. Yeah, as you can see, the our poison does nothing just because of how fast he gets rid of it. His healing. Oh, never mind. He might actually just kill us. Oh no, we have like a ton of shielding actually. We'll kill him in Sandstorm even if we aren't able to kill him naturally. Yeah, the extra shielding's gonna make it easier, I think.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
It's a little scary because he was just getting a ton of max HP, but we got there in the end. Okay, it's working so far. Kinda. And then we'll go for... I mean, I really should be buying Chalky Bars, but we're still, like, missing a lot of stuff that we need. Crudos is actually pretty good here, because it speeds up the core by 1, and then pretty much none of the friends are tools, so it's just like a free +1 second there. Okay, well, rocket boots. I mean, I guess I'll hold on to that because there's a chance we could get something a little bit better. We'll go for Mod Squad actually because Beautiful Friendship could be good. Maybe Bulldozer, he's kind of bad now, but there's a lot of different friends we could get here that would be nice to have together. This doesn't really need more haste, so I guess we'll hold on to it in case you get like DJ or even like Aiden. I think it would be fine on. I'd love to get this mech moles upgraded as well if we could, because it's pretty good now, but the scaling drops off kind of hard if we don't get it upgraded or get the core spamming.
Welcome to Gigamart.
Okay,
Can I help you find
it's a nice one. So we're gonna sell all of this. Okay, so we definitely want
You
the
came all the way
DJ.
here. Might as well stock up.
Probably don't. Well, okay. Let's just get rid of all this stuff I'm not going to use. There we go. I will take the tools. I don't think we want to upgrade the chem snail. I don't think he's going to get used now. We can just get rid of him there to make room. I should have checked what this was first. They could have been friends. That would have been embarrassing. And then we got feather. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't use firepower to give nanobots more stuff, but it should still be fine. Again, the big drop here would definitely be Beautiful Friendship, because once we get this spamming fast enough, I think we'll be a lot of scaling out of it. It's still, I think, reasonable, I think. Here we go. It's working fairly well. We have a ton of shield and some decent damage output from the nanobots in particular. They get huge extremely quick. Yeah, look at the damage output from those little guys. They're great. We're getting a ton of money. I guess that's pretty good. Because friends do need a lot of money. It's another Mac. Alright. A lot of Macs today. A lot of Macs. Hopefully we beat this one. Alright, so another poison setup. It's like the perfect counter for our shielding kind of heavy build. Luckily he doesn't have too much... He doesn't have any regen, it looks like. So we're basically just trying to race him, it seems. That's a lot of poison. I don't know if we can race him. We might be able to, though. Nanobots are pretty good. I think we got there. It was closer than it seems. Like 2 more ticks and I would have... Or 2 more poison ticks, which is like 4 seconds I would have died. But we got there, we got there. I think if he had regen, we might have been in trouble as well. But no problem at all.
I would never debase my will by haggling.
I will take Bomb Squad. He's not good right now, but if we get Carl, he works quite well with him. I guess we'll look here because we could get an upgrade for our buddy. Shielded Charcoal's also interesting. I think we have enough scaling that I don't need that, but it is a decent option. And then Brick Buddy upgrade's very nice, of course. So he's up to 30 now, which is solid. Nothing great here. I think we'll go for Zookeeper. Just because of the Toxic Friendship skill, could potentially give it into Dualtron, the usual with friend builds. But we need a lot more money if we're going to do that, because I am very poor right now. Gotta stop buying random garbage. Nope. And another DJ upgrade would also be great, so that we could get another nanobot to further scale with mech moles. This guy is just a bit of a freak. Dragon Whelp's also interesting, because we could potentially put it next to the core to scale. I could see that.
Any good fights lately?
One of these, and none of those. I'll test it out in PvE. Next time we could try the Dragon Whelp. I don't know if he scales quick enough for it to be worth it, though.
Discounts for peace.
Okay, I could get Satcom. I don't think there's much we want from Satcom. Aiden's only bronze. It's a skip.
You're listening to your needs.
So our core is faster, which means... we upgrade our core, which means it's 1 second faster, which helps us scale more. Also helps us with friend triggers for Brick Buddy, etc. Okay, Vanessa with no poisons. Pretty good sign. Okay, it's a submersible build, but they don't have it activated, so I think we're in a good spot. Or Vanessa didn't read her cards, I guess. That's okay. Nice easy win. We take those. Julian's not even skilled very much for day 6.
Next time, boys. Less
Unfortunate.
blunder, more plunder.
Okay, so we're still looking for upgrades. We also might need to pivot so we could get freeze build, etc. as well, potentially.
You warriors live to retire.
Well, speaking of, there it is. I'm gonna grab that just in case,
I prefer
because you never know. We might need it. We might not, but we might need it. So I will put in you and you. Well, that's unfortunate. My nanobot gets kind of... It's kind of stuck. Do I have a better way to do it? Yeah, that's fine there. Okay, let's see how this does. Annex Trooper's a little spooky, especially because I dropped Brick Buddy, but hopefully this works. The idea with this one is we're just going to spam Companion Core, which is going to help this little guy scale, and then he does a bunch of burn damage. Seems okay. I mean, that seemed reasonable. It was definitely scarier without Brick Buddy, though. I don't think I have a way to include him. Unless we could drop, like, this whole thing over here, although that's being used by the Mech Moles help scale. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's better. Oh, we'll definitely take that. I don't think it's better than what we had, maybe? Well... I think we actually beat with the old setup here. I'm pretty sure we beat Corsair because we do a ton of shielding and he's all burn damage. So I think we beat him. It's a little spooky because this guy can be pretty freaky, but I think we should be fine. Because he does a lot of damage, but it's mostly burn. And then we have enough haste and charge that we should be fine through the slows. Yeah, it's kind of working. At the very least, we got the XP, so that's an accomplishment. Yeah, I think we'll be totally fine here. It looks like we scale a lot more than his burn does. It was a little spooky in the middle there, but we made it in the end. Wonderful.
The horizon, matey.
And it's Anchor. Anchor is fun. I have made a video on Anchor before. It's a pretty fun item, but not what we're looking for in this case. Bunker. Now that's actually interesting. So we could like bunker to multicast Moles and Brick Buddy. We'd get a ton of shield, but is that worth it? I don't know if that's worth it. Oh right, I should have sold that ages ago for the DJ. My bad. And then there's shielded Harmadillo. This is interesting. Like, these two together with the rest of this seems kind of fun. So what would our board setup be? So let's take all this off. So we probably want Companion Core. And then we would want... Like, it would be a 3 slots here. Then we'd only have 1 slot left, right? So it'd be like... Yeah. That doesn't work. So this would self-charge... twice, so it'd be like a couple seconds left. It doesn't quite work. It's close to working. It doesn't quite work. I like the idea though. We could use firepower to try to... Okay, I'm gonna try it just because it seems funny. So if we grab Bunker, and then we grab the Armadillo. Okay. So these all have multicast now, and I think we do this plus this. So now the core's going off at 4 seconds. It's going to spam a bunch, which gives firepower to you. And then you're going to be our more scaling. Okay, and that's a DJ as well. Let's sell the Nitro Hammer. I don't think I'm going to use it. We'll grab the DJ, because probably we're going to switch out of this. Actually, I should not test this in PvP. That seems like a dumb idea. Why did I turn... Interesting. I got the weird... I got like a notification for going invuln for a second there. That was strange. Alright. That should all be fine there. So, I'm gonna be a coward and not play it yet, but we'll try it out in the next PvE and we'll see if that can get done what we need to get it to do. We know this one works, so I'm gonna hold... Oop, sorry, hit my mic there. But we know this one works, so I want to at least... you know, try to keep our win streak going. Okay. I think we got a pretty good shot against this as long as it doesn't burst us down before we're able to start. Because once we're rolling, we have a ton of shield, which should beat this like super weapon heavy build. Which looks like no problem at all.
Like my crew
They had
said
quite a bit of
before,
scaling, but
another
wasn't,
round.
wasn't enough to get through Brick Buddy. This Brick Buddy is gigantic. Look at him, 4K. Okay, look in here just in case. I don't think there's much we'd want, but we'll see at least. Firefly's fine. It does give them a lowered cooldown these days, since they reworked it a little bit. And we gotta keep an eye out for like shield items that could be strong. Okay, duct tape's kind of funny too. We'll take the duct tape. Metronome also funny. There's too many funny items. We're fine for now. I don't have any generators, so it's fine to... Oh my goodness, and a DJ. Okay, we don't actually need the DJ upgraded all the way. It'll be fine. Cope. Let's pop this in. Okay, we got our mech moles for scaling. We've got the shielded Harmadillo. And he's gonna trigger... So every time he goes off, he's gonna trigger twice, which triggers the duct tape twice. So he should, like, loop, which loops this, which scales with the mech moles, and, or scales with mech moles and also firepower. Let's try it. Bouncertron could be funny, too, because it would give him, crit as well, if we get the skill, right? Oh, no, adjacent items. Well, you know. It's still fine. Okay, let's see how this goes. It's a bit of a slow start. Okay, it's not quite what I need it to be. If we upgrade this guy, it could get there, though. Felt alright. Slow start, but once it's going, it seemed okay-ish. He needs to get upgraded, though, for sure. I don't think that's better yet. I don't think it's better yet. So let's put all this stuff back in. This complicated dance of moving... Like, I think we don't need both nanos, of moving stuff around. Okay, is there anything I can ditch? Probably Bomb Squad. I don't think we're going for the setup with him anymore. I could also use Mech Moles with Metronome to try to, like... Oh, that's interesting. So if we do it this way... So now you will trigger you. We don't have the companion core going off, but we get this to scale you. And then we could use... I don't really think great for the last slot. I guess I could use DJ, but... We could just do Brick Buddy and hope that we don't run into... fast attacking enemies. I can see it. The other option... So if we want to make this guy loop, it would be something like that, but then we need something else. Like I could just throw something in for now, but... I mean, there is just... That is not bad. See, almost loops. So when he goes off, charge 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, so it's... He's charges for 8, so we need to upgrade him one more time for him to really work. Or get, like, shielding on this, or something along those lines. Or a small shield thing here. I kind of want to try it out in... This one's too slow. I kind of want to try it out in PvP. I know it's a little goofy. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. We're going to go with this one. Ooh, another shield item. So we could gear Nola Bar in here, which might help us. Yeah, that would probably be a quicker start. If we take you out, gear Nola in. Ooh, shielded beta ray is also interesting. If we used it with the core, but we don't really have room if we use it with the core, so we skip for now. And then why not? Let's get some extra shield here. Unfortunately, no shielding. Let me double check something here. So I know they changed the duct tape. So duct tape. Okay, so if we put haste on it, when you use the item to the left of this, haste one item for 1 second. So we could take that. The crit is interesting too. We could put crit on the bunker, right? your item set. So this is 25% crit. Eh. Don't love it. I think we could just put it on here and then... This crit metronome's pretty strong regardless. So that'll give these two basically 100% crit. And it's useful for whatever we end up using. So I think it's reasonable. Okay, we'll try. It's versus a Mech, which seems... I mean, the shield might be wasted, but we'll see. I think this could be fun. I really want an upgrade for this guy. Or cooldown reduction would also be nice, because then we can get him to loop really quick. We'll see if it works. So this should start the loop. Yes, he's got like those little moments where he just barely doesn't work. It does work though. The poison was freaky, but we did kill. Okay, it's working. Kinda. Main downside is we just need just one more upgrade on this guy, please. Is all I ask for.
No sale.
I mean, I'll take a Mech Moles upgrade though. That's pretty good.
You're really gonna enjoy
Defense Matrix technically is like the same as duct tape, but what do we want to sell? We can probably sell Brick Buddy at this point. I don't think we're gonna use him in this setup. Well, there's Race Carl, so we could go to the other one, but I kind of like this weird nonsense I've got going on here, so we're gonna keep it for now.
Never debase my wares by haggling.
No, that's interesting. So we could... Unfortunately, that will just trigger tape. But we could, like, take out Gearnola, put in fiber optics. It would trigger tape, which doesn't do anything, though. It's just... It's a slow. Long term, we could maybe do something, but I think for now we're just going to save the money. Definitely go for Elite Duelist, because if we get Big Ego, we'll be in a really good spot, because then we survive both poison and non-poison. Yeah, this gives an extra 5 per, so we get a little bit better scaling. It's nice. Yes, he gets going pretty quick. It's going pretty well. Spices are kind of interesting too. I could potentially replace that guy with spices. Let's see how that goes. Oh, he's back. All right. Let me see how slow this start is, because it might be okay. Maybe. Potentially. Because if this guy sets it off solo, we're fine. Okay, that seems alright. Now, we don't need it, but once it gets up, once it goes off, it just doubles our scaling, so that's probably our best, okay. Probably our best one-slot addition currently. Because the rest of these don't do anything right now. Yeah, I don't think we need Gearnola, so we'll sell that. We're just gonna go, well, skills unique to Julie, are there any that we'd want? Not particularly. I think we just go for free skills then. Because free skills can be quite strong. Okay, we didn't get any good ones. We'll take Shatter. I could potentially use it for something. Stick Sight. Deadly Mech Molds. Funny, but unfortunately not great. And unfortunately we can't upgrade our existing one with him. And we don't really need it either. Nothing good in here. We'll do one more roll. We also don't need the crit, so we'll just take Landscraper and sell it.
the people who left these things behind.
Maybe I should include... Well, I already sold it. I was going to say maybe I should include the Gearnola bar, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. Anyway, once we hit level 13 and upgrade our Harmadillo, we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. If we get like a freeze or a slow on Mech Moles at the start, it's just kind of brutal.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Permaslow messes us up right now, but once we get this done, it'll work. Not really much we want from Kina. I guess it couldn't hurt to look. Yeah, nothing there. We could grab this, but we don't really have the inventory space for it. I've kind of been hoarding. Not really any relics we want, so I'm just gonna go for some extra HP. Along with some extra shielding. Alright. Probably Lord Arkin is totally fine. He can be a bit scary, but we have enough shielding. I think we're fine. And then we could maybe use... Unwavering would be crazy here if we could get it. There we go, no problem. Our defense is actually, like, better than I expected for this kind of a setup. Come on, unwavering. Oh, Harkins ring. I mean, I guess we can get, like, a fake perfect. Medkit, not useful to me at all. Skills. That one's actually pretty good. Because the slow and the freezes, they're all the main things I'm kind of worried about right now, so having a way to potentially get out of them is quite nice. Nothing.
Bazaar is not kind.
We're really whiffing on all the Armadillo upgrades, huh? Still, I'm confident once we get it, it'll be cool. Because then we'll be immune to like most slow. We won't be immune to like if lethargy will mess us up pretty bad in bonk. But what's this build? Well, maybe we'll get it. It's only silver. Once this thing gets like gold and diamond is where this build really gets scary, but we might be okay. Okay, well that's it. Looks like we're fine. Luckily he hit, so normally when you're running this on Mech, from what I've heard, I haven't done it myself, you really want to keep most of these at bronze so you don't hit crocodile tears. Just because it has a huge cooldown so then you don't trigger your vial launcher and they all kind of eventually get stuck on it. Alright, we'll go for aerodrome here. Oop, friends, okay. Come on. Come on. Whiffed. Terrible. It is a weapon.
Spar with you, but
Hey, we found him. We did it. Probably don't want companion core. Well, we probably want DJ less than companion core. I'll grab the Harmadillo.
make some more stuff.
So now he's down to 8
Come back
seconds.
and tell me.
And we'll see how he does in this next fight. So obviously we're gonna go for Lord of the Wastes because we have like infinite crit, and this would double our damage. Come on, Armadillo, you got this, buddy. The main thing I want is something to speed up this start would be really nice. It's not quite as fast as I want him to be, but he's not bad.
Do not corrupt us.
Maybe I'll lower him another one? Like, he does loop, for sure, but it's a little bit of a slow loop, weirdly. I think we might... I mean, I could do more scaling, but I think I'll lower him again.
Good luck, man.
Makes us more resistant to, like, slows and bonk and stuff, so... We'll do it. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely go for form. Definitely don't enchant you. We could enchant this or upgrade it. I think upgrading it will have a bigger impact than enchant, so grab that. So now we have our pretty much full diamond setup. What else could we get? We could get... I mean, an enchantment for duct tape would be nice. That's probably what I'll use my death enchant for if we hit that. We're against Crow's Nest, Radiant Cutlass. They got... Okay, it's small items, so we're fine. Okay, so once this starts going... Yeah, there we go. So it's a little bit slow, like the charges, you can see them kind of like incrementally going off. Which is a bit annoying, but it does work. I would love if it was a bit quicker, but still pretty good. Oh, and I didn't even realize, yeah, the mech moles also scales the duct tape, so yeah, we just get a billion shield. It's very nice. Okay, we'll look in here for
I'm finished with
no
fighting.
reason, really. Actually, I shouldn't have gone in there.
Help you finish a fight.
Exit.
You'll be back.
I think our build is fine at this point, so I'm just gonna look... upgrading the metronome would be nice.
No, I will tell you what happens.
Because the metronome, like, it's only 1 second, so we could potentially run into issues if we have, like, bonk or lethargy again. That's the main thing I'm always concerned about, just because of how dumb those skills are. We'll go for this guy because he at least has some stuff that we could use, whereas, whatever that guy's name is, the value dude, he's got, like, nothing for dually, so... Alright, 14, so we get our diamond skill.
I'm not judging you.
Okay, we could get crit, but we already have basically infinite crit, so no reason to do that. Let's put some extra damage on him. That's fine.
Are a quick study.
Ooh, Kev, okay. Nothing. I mean, if we could fit the balloon bot, it'd be sick, but unfortunately we can't. It's even shielded too. But I don't have a way to, like I could have you just loop, but then we don't scale, and yeah, it's just not usable, unfortunately. And we'll grab some of the XP just in case we lose this. Although it's looking pretty good. This build turned out better than I thought, despite the fairly long startup. And we're kind of vulnerable to freeze. So if this is a freeze Mac, we got issues. And there's the bonk. So, okay, so it's like a regen-y build. Luckily, we did get the diamond upgrade on this guy, so we don't have to worry about it as much. Although he does have like a very good freeze setup, or a very good regen setup rather. Not good enough. Not good enough. Armadillo with the victory. Very nice. It was wonderful. I mean, that went way better than I expected. Well, there you go. Hopefully you all enjoyed. It was a pretty fun build. Not too much to say. I mean, it's kind of high roll because we did get like shielded Harmadillo and bunker in the same shop, but still, it was a good time. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.